So I'm going to try to explain the ideal gas law. I'm going to try and make it quick and try and make it simple. So PV equals nRT. It is just a great way of understanding the world, and it's an equation. So let's remember this right when we start off. When we have an equation, what are we saying? That if you change one side, you have to change the other side so that they're equal. So let's look at what these sides are. All right, P and V are on the left. P stands for pressure. All right, now we can conceptualize pressure as the push. How much is this being squeezed in? Under pressure, right? What are things that are under pressure? Well, think of like a bottle of pop, and you shake it, right? And all that gas that's under pressure in there gets agitated and it bubbles up and it tries to escape. Or think of a propane canister under pressure, so we can squeeze more things into an area. It's easier to pressurize gas than a solid or a liquid. And that's the principle of hydraulics, but I'm off topic. I said I'd keep it simple. Now, what about volume? Volume is the amount of space you take up. So pressure and volume are related, and they're on the left side of the equation. Now, the right side gets a little bit more complicated. We got the nRT. Start with N. N is, quite simply put, a measurement of the amount of moles in the substance. Now, not like moles like you have digging around in the ground. It's spelled M-O-L, and it is a concept that it represents the amount of stuff you have. Okay, so the more moles you have, it allows you to tell exactly how many atoms or molecules you have. Okay, so it's a really accurate way of measuring the amount of stuff you have. Now remember, volume's the amount of space you take up. The N represents the amount of stuff you have. Now I'm going to skip over the R for just a second, and I'm going to talk about the T. T, temperature. Now, at a molecular level, what's temperature? It's just how fast the particles are vibrating. Vibrate them faster, it's hotter. The R is the ideal gas constant. Now watch for part 2 of the equation analysis when I explain to you how changing one thing causes other things to change.